Well, boys, we continue on with today because the Pokimane situation is just sad, alright? Not even sad, I'm gonna be honest here, pathetic. Sad means we actually feel bad for the person, and trust me, we do not. Because if you guys don't know, Mr. P. Diddler himself, alright? That boy done somehow beat the case, beat the feds at their own game. Brothers said this is an away game and I'm about to show him how to ball. I don't understand how that man won that case, but he got off on basically the three main charges that would have just put him in jail for life. You know R. Kelly right now just up in there screaming his head off like, what? I could have paid my way out of this shit? But yeah, basically everyone reacted to it, and I mean like everyone was shocked other than, you know, some people that are some P. Diddy supporters out there. Keep your head on the swivel, boys. You don't know whenever you're going to be next to a P. Diddy supporter. You look left and right, up and down. You never know, boys. They might just slide on by, literally. But everyone reacted to this. I'm like, hell, even Moist Critical made a video about this. Whole ass video on it, man. I don't know if it warranted this level of reaction from him, but cool. And basically, instead of being a normal person and realizing that she also has some demons in her closet as well, she doesn't believe in the same things that she says, Pokimane decided to tweet out, believe victims. Now, this would be a very nonchalant thing for someone to tweet out for the most part if they weren't Pokimane, right? Many female creators would probably, you know, tweet this out. And many people would not care. Like, if Valkyrie tweeted this out or if Senna tweeted this out, most people just would not care at all. They would be like, that kind of lines up with how they act, right? But the thing about Pokimane is, she is essentially just a mean girl, right? She's the popular mean girl of Twitch. She herself does not believe victims. She herself has gone on to stream and shown actions where she does not believe in all victims. But yet, for some reason now, whenever it's politically correct, she believes in every victim. Anytime anyone says anything, they are now the victim and should be 100% believed. Because someone replied to Pokimane's desperate attempts for any kind of attention and validation, basically exposing that she does not practice what she preaches. Because this woman, Link, said, Pokimane, I love you and I agree, but I can't forget the way you made fun of Amber Heard during the trial. It was really disappointing. Please address this. I'm like, first off, let's start off by saying this. Amber Heard was not a victim, by the way. Or at least she was a willing participant in the abuse of both Johnny Depp and herself. Like, she has abused Johnny Depp. So let's not even, muddle what actually happened there. Johnny Depp literally won the trial. On top of that, he walked away with a cool $15 million. Well, it was capped at $10 million, but he was awarded $15 million, but the judge capped it at 10. So, I mean, like, just saying here, I don't know how many victims have to pay their abuser money after going to trial. I mean, like, hell, Pokimane even reacted to him literally winning the trial. Literally, she reacted to him winning it.
Is anyone else nervous? I'm kind of monka.
All right, Mr. Foreperson, is this the verdict of the jury? Yes. All right, is it unanimous?
It's time.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Jamie?
In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition, quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
You guys were all right.
Question.
Oh my god, wait, I need to know if they give him $1.
Defamatory was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer,
my guess,
yes.
correct one, will be correct.
Question. due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million. In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Ms. Heard's claim against Mr. Depp. 1. As to this statement, appearing in the April 8, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail.
She should have given
Quote,
the money to charity, bro.
Amber Heard and her friends
She
in the
going
media
bankrupt either way.
use fake.
Wow. That was an insanely interesting trial.
Genuine curiosity. Shouldn't the lawyer who helped Amber Heard stage a fake police call and crime scene have their...
What? Anyways. Guys, was that not crazy?
But continuing on, basically what she is saying here is Pokimane during the Johnny Depp trial, basically the thing that blew Asmongold up. I mean, you guys are looking for the ground zero of how Asmongold blew up. It was watching the whole Johnny Depp trial. And basically Pokimane was like, I could also do that. And during the whole entire thing, she was doing the exact same thing as everyone, making fun of Amber Heard because Amber Heard's whole statements and her whole entire defense was a clown show. That's exactly what it was, a literal clown show, and she was making fun of Amber Heard the whole time. But now that is no longer politically correct for Pokimane to make fun of someone that basically embarrassed herself on the stand the whole entire time. Now she has to apologize for making fun of a clown. That's exactly what Amber Heard was during that whole Johnny Depp trial. But this is what Pokimane replied to it saying. I completely understand. I regret how I restreamed the trial because any jokes are at the expense of how victims can be perceived. I apologize for that, plus took down those VODs a long time ago. I think she's talking about the clips of you after the trial, still laughing about the jokes, people were making about Amber Heard.
Amber Heard's lawyer, what is this?
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the f*** up.
Okay, when they were talking about, like, we have all this evidence that he actually did it, I was like, but we just haven't shown it yet. Wait, why not? Isn't that the point of a trial a little bit?
I mean, like, in these clips where she's not bound by these weird social norms of we have to believe all victims and she's actually can speak freely, she sounds pretty reasonable. The person did not show at trial they were a victim. That literally, she watched the whole trial and the whole trial showed that Amber Heard was not a victim and if anything was victimizing Johnny Depp. It was actually a whole switcheroo. But for some reason now, after the P. Diddy trial, now it's believe all victims. This woman, why did she just shut up during these trying times? She could have easily just been like, you know what? Let me go ahead and close the phone. I already know what they about to say about me. I got the clips out there. I'm like, boys, if you guys want to see, here's another clip. It's not one clip. This woman was making fun of Amber Heard throughout the whole entire trial as well as after it. Now, again, there's no reason not to make fun of Amber Heard for her abysmal trial against Johnny Depp. But the thing about it is she's being a hypocrite because herself does not believe victims. She doesn't even believe victims.
True, but she's not gonna say I hit him. Even if she was smarter, she would at least make it sound more believable by saying like, we were in a toxic situation.
Right? Like, the woman didn't even believe her damn self. So how is she going to tweet out, believe victims, whenever she doesn't believe victims? On top of that, the whole reason why we have a legal system is for the victims to have their day in court. And if they can't prove that they're a victim, then maybe they lied. Maybe they didn't have the evidence to actually, prove that they were a victim. That's the whole point of the court system. For some reason, she's trying to say, oh yeah, even after the trial, you should still believe that they're a victim, even though the court proved that they possibly lied. Maybe they stretched out the truth a little bit. Maybe it wasn't as bad as they made it seem like to be. Maybe they were just being vindictive and trying their best to ruin someone's life. But no, believe all victims. You should treat anyone that goes to court over any of these allegations and wins as an abuser, even if they do win, is basically what she's saying. And someone basically proved my point by putting out a damn banger showing how stupid Pokimane's logic is. This person tweeted out, I was raped by Pokimane in 1997. Now, if you guys don't know, Pokimane was born in 1996, which means she would be literally 1 year old whenever this occurred. But under Pokimane's logic, this person should be believed, and we should all just vehemently hate on Pokimane. How could she do this to this person? It's disgusting, Pokimane. Why would you do that to them? You guys see how believe victims is an absolutely insane statement. Yes, you should believe victims that have actual evidence and proof and that actually are willing to go to court and trial over it. But if it's someone that's just saying something and then they get proven wrong in court, maybe they were the victim. Maybe they just want a little bit of attention just like Pokimane does, alright? Because there are people that just seek attention in any possible form and way. I mean, like, this woman literally is doing basically what these people that she claims are quote-unquote victims are that get proven to be false allegations. She's basically doing the exact same thing as them, trying her best to capture any amount of attention to herself. That's exactly what they are, just attention. And for some reason she can't see that, oh wait, I am also being an attention right now by tweeting out, believe victims, after this trial, and also after she herself didn't even believe victims. I'm like, this woman was literally squirming whenever someone called her out for laughing at Johnny Depp telling his retelling of the domestic abuse and violence that occurred between him and Amber Heard.
She kicked the bathroom door into my head.
Into my head. Not the sound effects, bro.
It
I'm sorry, the sound effects. I'm so sorry. Like, even he's laughing. It was just like, it was almost cartoonish that he made the bonk sound himself.
I was completely.
Also, I want to make it clear, I'm not laughing at what she did. I just thought the bonk sound that he made was funny. Okay. I feel like this happens so often, like as streamers, we kind of laugh at a lot of especially small details and small things. Clearly, when you see me throughout the rest of this trial, I'm not laughing haha at things that happened to either of them. I was just laughing at the sound that he made, and you notice even he laughs. I mean, I think he laughs because he was so baffled at that situation.
Woman was squirming for any kind of out on her laughing at an actual victim retelling their story of being abused. She didn't care. She probably didn't even believe him. So let's all be honest here, because we know Iman is a girl's girl. If a girl abuses a man, that's funny. If a man abuses a girl, that's horrible. For some reason, you know, it's believe victims. It's a very serious topic until she watches a victim retell their story, and then he makes a little sound from recreating the action that, you know, hurt him. Then it's she turns to a little chimpanzee the way she starts laughing at it. But as soon as the P. Diddy trial is over, it's believe victims. She's trying to make it seem like this man P. Diddy walked away scot-free whenever he still got charged. I'm like, don't get me wrong, the man still is guilty of some things in the trial. It's just not all of them. So it's not even like we can't say like, oh yeah, P. Diddy's clean. We can't say that because he was guilty of the 2 counts of transportation for prostitution. So yeah, he has victimized people and he is guilty of it. From what the trial is saying, all right, I'm just saying, I'm not lawyer man. Whatever Google says, all right, Google says that. I ain't trying to be a victim of P. Diddy my damn self. You know, I don't do well with baby oil all over me, all right? I'm a little too slippery at that point. But yeah, she's trying to make it seem like, oh my God, this world is so cold to women. Like, P. Diddy got out scot-free whenever, like, bitch, did you not read that he was convicted? Like, he was still guilty. He just wasn't guilty of everything. I'm like, this woman is so fake. She's faker than Critter Clash 3. I swear to God, this thing has to be a psyop at this point because there's a huge new update. Go ahead, click this video right here to find out what the hell is going on with Critter Clash 3 now. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.